is it safe to stay here?
You mean like pickpocketers? That takes too much effort and you have to get good at it. And we just give up halfway like through it.
Have you tried that?
Nope.
Last episode, we focused on food culture and their shocking lifestyle. This time, let's talk about work, religion, and travel. How do working hours, salaries, and gender pay equality in Albania compared to other countries?
I'm gonna start from the equality part. If you do the same job, man or woman, doesn't matter, you will get the same pay. Our wages, the government is trying to say the average wage is around $600 or something. It's not, it's much cheaper.
Oh.
It should be around $400. The minimum wage is somewhere around 200 something.
Oh.
There are still people getting paid like $180 a month, especially waiters.
This one time that I met your friend on the street, and he graduated from kind of like computer science field.
Yep.
But then he decided to become a teacher in elementary school.
Yep.
And what I heard from him, the salary in the software field, they only got 300 a month, like in the first 2 years or something.
It depends on the company. I remember one of my friends, he used to do that for about a year and a half. I think he would get paid around 600. You know, it's good for my country. Yeah, for about the first 2 years, they will try to, we called it like drain you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, you get a piece of clothing. They will try to use you as much as possible with minimum pay. And yeah, after 2 years, they promise you like a wage increase.
So since you mentioned about the wages, and it's not, being honest, not
a lot, no.
Not a lot. But how does it compare to living cost?
In my city, it's still manageable. If you rent an apartment can go anywhere from like $100 to $350. But in Tirana, that can start at like 350 euros.
Okay.
So it is crazy expensive.
But that's why a lot of people actually move out of Albania.
Yeah.
Because from what I know, there are more Albanian people living abroad than living in your own country.
Yep. Especially younger people. When I say younger, I mean younger than 30.
Oh, cool. That's a cool one. Questions about transportations.
I knew this was coming. Because he was shocked.
Yes. First of all, what are the primary modes of transportation in Albania, considering you don't have train or metro system?
We don't have trains, metros, or subways. It's just buses, baby.
So you take buses everywhere?
We take buses everywhere. I mean, not
but
in
you
my
drive
city
as well?
Well, yeah, we do drive.
But I'm gonna say like your fuel price is like super expensive.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's
compared to European places, it's expensive. It's like $2 per liter.
It's actually twice as higher as Taiwan's.
This all happened because of Ukraine, Russia thing. It just never went down. They just found excuses to raise it higher and higher.
And then you don't have traffic.
Oh yeah, in my city. Yeah, he was shocked at that. In my city, we don't have traffic lights.
Yeah, not even one.
Technically, we have 2, but they don't work. They haven't worked in years.
Oh wow.
I'm 26, I have never seen them work once.
Yeah, because that really shocked me a lot. There's no traffic light, but you have like tons of cars.
Yeah, did you almost get hit?
Not really.
Exactly.
I mean, that's pretty interesting. Like,
if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Because probably that's also one of the reasons you don't have a lot of car accidents, because you don't have traffic light. You probably would pay more attention on driving, maybe.
I mean, we do have accidents, but it's
like
just
fender bender.
Fender benders.
So do you want to take a guess about what's the most popular transportation in Taiwan?
Your culture is totally different to ours, so I have to think outside the box. Bikes. Or those like little scooter thingies.
Yes!
Really?
Yes! You know what? Like, we have kind of highest density of like motorcycles in the world. It's not motorcycles, it's like scooters.
Like I meant like the ones where you just like, you know, you stand up on it and you...
Oh, not that one. We don't have that one. The scooters where we have is kind of like motorcycle, but just like a lighter one, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guessed it. I mean, not the right one, but guessed it.
I've got some data. So there's said to be around 14 million scooters in Taiwan, with a total population of 23.9 million that equates to one scooter for every 1.7 people. In peak hours, we have a phenomenon called motorcycle waterfall. You'll be stuck in the bridge.
Really?
Yeah. Every day, every single day.
And that feels like really annoying to get stuck when you're on a motorcycle.
Especially in the summer, because it would be scorching hot outside. And Taiwan is an island, really humid, so you would definitely be sweating a lot.
And I sweat every day, not even just sitting down. When we go to coffee shops, I do the opposite of chill. I start sweating.
The thing is, we have most of the coffee shops indoor.
Because you guys don't smoke that much.
Oh,
Most of my friends.
that's another thing.
Most of my friends
you smoke a lot.
I don't.
mean, you're Albanian.
Yeah, don't say I smoke because my mom might watch this.
Yeah, but
Mom, I don't smoke.
In Taiwan, actually, men smoke like much more than women, but I don't think you guys have the difference in terms of smoking. Whenever I'm in a coffee shop, I'll always like smell a sense of.
Oh yeah, this guy is really allergic to smoke. He would walk 20 meters away from our table when my friends started smoking. So that was dramatic. It used to be more of a manly thing, but now it's just universal. Yeah, you will see a bunch of females just smoking.
Cool. The next part we have religious question. So what is the predominant religious belief in Albania?
That's a trick question because technically we are Muslims.
And also you are one of the only few Muslim countries in Europe.
I think us and
just
Turkey
you.
probably.
If you count Turkey, Bosnia, and then Kosovo.
Yeah.
But just the only few countries that.
I mean,
practice
why
Islam.
wouldn't you count Turkey as part of Europe?
I don't know if they are always counted as European countries or not.
By football logic, and I don't know if that's a thing, they do take part in the Euros, which is just European countries.
Yeah.
So 4 countries. I didn't know that Bosnian people were also Muslim. That's the Ottoman Empire for you. They like took control over almost everything.
Yeah.
And they just transformed everyone into Muslims.
Yeah, but you mentioned about most of you guys don't really practice Islam.
No.
Yeah, and then I saw there's a mosque outside.
Yeah.
But I've never ever seen a person with a hijab.
It's very rare to see. So the thing is, in my country, from like 1940 until like 1990 something, any religious act was completely illegal, forbidden because of our communist
rule or something.
Yeah, but it was like more of a dictatorship.
Probably like after that, a lot of people just get rid of their personal beliefs.
This might be a controversial topic. For example, like most of my friends were Muslims, but as I said, just by name. I've never seen them do the 5 daily prayers because they're just not actual Muslims. They eat pork a lot. You can definitely notice which people are actually Muslim people. And for some reason, in my country, most of like Muslim people, they have phone repair shops.
Why?
I don't know. I've never like asked any one of them, but because I've had to go to phone repair shops in my city, in most cases it's been a Muslim person. Even Muslim people, if you ask them, younger people, they tend to say like they don't believe anymore. Older people, for example my parents, they will say that they believe in God. We still do the holidays, but I can't say they have a certain meaning to us. It might sound offensive, and I'm sorry to Muslim people. They're just like food holidays. Again, no disrespect to Muslim people. I love you guys. I respect your religion, but it was illegal for 50 years. There were many generations born in that time, and it just happens.
So just an add up, like you mentioned about the historical issue, Albania is actually the first country who claimed to be atheist between like 1941 and 1992 due to the communist rule.
I mean, I didn't know that they were proclaimed as atheists. That other part that it was illegal, that's right.
So last part, this is the part I guess most of the people are most interested in because this is about tourism. The first question here is Albania primarily a destination for tourists from Europe? Yes. I've never seen any like Asian people here. Not even
I've seen once. There was one lady when I went to get his food. Kind of funny because I just proclaimed him like, yo, there's another Asian person there. Now there's 2 of you.
But I didn't see her. I saw another one.
Like when you were roaming around?
Yeah, in the middle.
This is the type of jokes he's had for the last 3 weeks here.
I've been here for like a couple of weeks and I roam around the city like every day, but I didn't really see like any Asian people and also like African people. There's only like European people.
It's very rare to see people other than European people.
Yeah, probably because like you're not in Schengen zone.
Yeah.
which means people might need to apply for the visa to come to your country. But actually for like Taiwanese people, you don't need to apply for extra visa. Like you can just come here with your Taiwanese passport, which is super good. Another reason is probably because like a lot of people are not really familiar with countries in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna say some good things about Albania. The first thing is, Albania is actually known for its abundant sunshine. Do you know about that?
Did I know about that?
I mean, do you know how many sunny days you have?
Nah, I'm gonna take a guess. 365, I'm gonna say like 280.
More than 300, which is super cool. There's a city in Taiwan with 300 rainy days.
That's a
year.
cool city. I hate sunny weather.
I don't like rainy days, so I actually enjoy days here a lot. And then people might be curious about, is it safe to stay here?
I mean, you tell me. You've been here for 3 weeks.
That's why I was saying you guys should come to Albania. Compared to Italy or some of the popular tourist spots, you don't need to worry about being robbed or things being stolen here.
You mean like pickpocketers?
Yeah.
That takes too much effort, and you have to get good at it. And we just give up halfway like through it.
Have you tried that?
I'm not answering that. If you leave your laptop or your phone on the table for about like 10 minutes and you go to the toilet in a coffee shop, there's a chance someone might steal it because it's right there. And it's really simple. But nobody's gonna point a gun at you in the middle of the night. It was weird to see that women were actually afraid to go out at night.
Yeah.
Dude, there are women here who walk back from work at like 3 or 4 a.m.
Right.
And nobody bothers them at all.
I went out at night several times. It just seems to be like super safe here.
Yeah.
And also I found an image online mentioning a safety survey about going out at night in Europe. It turns out that Eastern Europe is actually considered relatively safe. But do you know, like, in terms of safety, Taiwan actually ranked the second lowest crime rate in the world. So the one you mentioned about living stuff in a coffee shop, we kind of do it a lot in Taiwan. People usually just live there, like phone, laptop, like wallet on the table, and then go out sometimes for a meal.
I might get a lot of hate for this, but I feel like that's just because your legal system has made you guys scared. Because at least in Japan, for imprisonment rate, it's like 99% or something. So if you get charged with a crime, you will be imprisoned before there are actual proof. So people are just afraid to do any sort of crimes.
I guess it's the different case in Taiwan. Taiwanese people kind of blame on our legal system about like they don't really
Trust
put
it.
people in prison.
Oh.
Probably in Singapore, their legal system is pretty strict.
Maybe.
Some people might be really afraid of like being called or something.
Probably.
I wouldn't say it's wrong in Taiwan because we have also kind of like a highest density of surveillance camera in the world.
We don't have.
If you really do something illegally, it would be really easy to be caught, being honest.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's probably one of the reasons. Alright. So, when I was trying to do this video, I searched some of the fun fact about Albania. And turns out there are some interesting things that I want to figure out. First one, Albanians consider it good luck if a bird poops on any part of your body. Is that true?
Kind of, yeah.
What if you like step on a dog?
No, that's just bad luck. You messed up.
Wow, that's actually on the opposite. I mean, if a Taiwanese person like step on poop, then people will say, just go get a lottery because you might be lucky today.
Nah. I mean, bird poop, I kind of get it because it's so rare.
Yeah.
Like I don't believe
that
it,
sort of
but
makes
it makes sense because there's a really small chance that a bird flying and the poop landing on your...
Yeah.
I think I've gotten poop once on me on my right shoulder. I did not feel lucky.
But yeah, that's just a thing in Albania, right?
Yeah, I had forgotten about that.
Oh, and is that true that you have more Mercedes in Albania?
Kind of, yeah, because the Mercedes, as much as it might be expensive, it's a great car. Until 2010, the Mercedes was probably the most popular car in my country. They never die.
Yeah. Any add up?
I mean, I have one add up. It is not normal to just walk around them without buying anything.
Yeah, that's really a culture difference.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
did that twice, and usually when we go there, we go because we need something. So I know what I need, I'm going there. I might walk around because I don't know where it is, but yeah, I'm going out with the thing I need.
Taiwanese people really love to go to supermarkets or those kind of like grocery stores to just see around what they have. Kind of like a hobby for Taiwanese people. I don't know, but yeah, that's really a culture shock. Yeah, and I kind of figured out it's really a thing because there were like 1 to 2 supermarkets that they even don't have access for people not buying things. Like you need to go through the checkout registers to leave. How about the pharmacy?
Like, what do you mean pharmacy?
Like if you go to a pharmacy, you definitely get something out from there, right?
Well, yeah, you only...
Yeah, that's just different. Like Taiwanese people sometimes just go to pharmacy to see what they have and then go out.
No, you don't. Like, you mean pharmacy where you get pills and stuff? Who just goes to a pharmacy and looks at it?
Well, yeah, most of the time, like you go there because you want to buy things, but it's...
No, not most of the time. Every time.
But I mean, for Taiwanese people, it's definitely acceptable to like just going into like a store without buying anything. Sometimes like glasses shops as well. Yeah, like people just get in to try, oh, it looks good on me, and then just put it back and go out.
Get a fight, probably.
Get a fight?
Probably, yeah. The only chance you can go in and out is if you want to buy one specific thing and they have run out of that.
Alright.
Or, you know, if just the store doesn't sell it and then you go out. But you don't go in without knowing what you want.
Kind of like some cultural differences.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, anyways, that's a wrap. Thanks again for being here and answering questions for all of our audience. Thank you so much for watching the video. And if you like the video, feel free to press the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You ask, I answer. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye. This is called raki. It's strong. Let me warn you about that. Do you know how to say cheers in Albanian? Gëzuar.
Gëzuar. Gëzuar.
Let's try it. Yep. Are you gonna puke?